stars were aligned, it seemed, but no, we got nothing. What's up, Dynasty? And this most recent, this past Thursday, was the Game Awards, and if you were under the impression you were going to see a tease for whatever NetherRealm Studios is currently working on, you weren't alone. I think universally, majority of the community, fandom for MK and Justice, thought that this kind of made the most sense. This event, the Game Awards, 3 years after the MK11 announcement. It's been a year since the last DLC. Ed Boon was in LA. John Tobias' son using hashtags MK12. Tinfoil hats were on at full force. There was a million 4chan leaks that I didn't believe, but apparently a lot of people did. If there was ever a time, the Game Awards just made the most sense, and I think universally, majority of the community kind of agreed. We all did. We all thought that there was at least a small chance. Tinfoil hat on or not, don't lie. You knew if there was ever a time, for the foreseeable future, this event was the event, and nothing. Radio silence. I mean, WB didn't even showcase MultiVersus. I mean, what? Like, that's their newest big budget free-to-play platform fighter, and that was missing in action too. And there's a playtest going on this weekend. So there's a lot of stuff that just makes no sense from that ballpark. But however, we got some good news because despite our disappointment, Ed Boon has at least acknowledged it and given us a response. So yeah. Silver lining here. Communication from WB and NetherRealm Studios. Hopefully this is here to stay. So with that said, I got for you guys the Ed Boon response. If you are hyped for whatever their next project is, feel free to drop a like on the video. Drop a dislike too. They're there, but I don't see them. And let's get into it. So Ed Boon was talking about MultiVersus on Twitter this morning. And to that, someone said, Ed, MKX's slogan was who's next? MK11, you're next. MK community, what's next? To that, we got this response right here. Ed Boon saying, I really appreciate the enthusiasm for our next game and wish we were ready to announce, but we aren't yet. Many more variables involved than we are allowed to disclose. Now, I'm not even going to try to unpack this because, again, this could be anything. I'm opening up Pandora's box, even trying to speculate what these variables could mean. Oh, we're waiting on Disney and Marvel to approve these 10 characters to be featured in the crossover Marvel versus DC Injustice versus Mortal Kombat versus... You know what I'm trying to say? It could be a million different things. It could be licensing stuff. It could be them overhauling the entire Unreal Engine for next-gen consoles again. It could be literally anything. It could be WB stopping them from saying anything. The game could be done and dropping tomorrow for all we know. Not really, but you get my point. So that is a response we got from Ed Boon. Nothing more, nothing less. Simple to the point. Hey, we appreciate you guys wanting more content, but we aren't ready to announce it. I will say, I wish he would have said something like this a few days before the Game Awards. Maybe just being like, oh, I'm going to be at the Game Awards, but it's not to announce anything, guys. Sorry. Hard at work at the studio. But it is what it is. I know that just a few days ago, he shut down some of the Keanu tweets and rumors about Keanu being in Injustice after he posted a video, quote-unquote, teasing Keanu in Injustice because he said no to Mortal Kombat. Like, Ed Boon's being really good about communication, but I understand why he kind of left the door open at least for the Game Awards and not said anything because speculation's fun. It feels marketing for WB. It feels marketing for the gaming industry. We were probably more hyped to not knowing, but then again, there comes that disappointment. So they are communicating with us a bit better than ever, which is something I appreciate. But maybe in the future, just give us a nice heads up. Like, oh, I'm going to be in LA, but it's not to announce anything. Don't get your hopes up. Because that would really just seal everything. Like, that it's as easy as that. Communication is that easy. So, yeah. Gonna be another long, potentially 6 months. Personally, I have no idea what direction they're going because they threw a wrench in the cycle that's been going on for a decade now, switching between Mortal Kombat and Injustice games. I really thought that we'd see Injustice 3 or MK12 or whatever they're working on revealed this past Thursday, just because it made the most sense. And because we did it, it really just has me in disbelief because I don't know when we're getting another NetherRealm Studios game, and that's the first time I can say that in a very long time. So it's exciting, it's nerve-wracking, it's bittersweet, but at least we know, they know we want something and they're currently working on something, but many more variables involved than they are allowed to disclose. So I'll let you guys speculate on that because I'm not going to. Go ahead and let me know in the comment section down below. Do you think that E3 is the most, I guess, makes the most sense for next year? Is it Summer Game Fest, again hosted by Jeff Keighley? I don't know. Do we wait until next year's Game Awards? It's so funny because a year ago I remember talking about, oh, well, for sure next year we got a game coming being announced. But man, no, we don't know. For all we know, within the next couple weeks, couple months, NetherRealm Studios would be like, oh, by the way, boom, here's a trailer for our next game. We just saw them do it with MultiVersus out of nowhere, so they could definitely go that route. We could wake up one day at 8 in the morning and just see the internet exploding, and it could be dropping at the end of next year. We don't know. We really don't know. It's exciting. Again, it's nerve-wracking, but it is what it is. I will say this, though, in regards to something I thought was really interesting. You guys may or may not remember how we had the Nvidia GeForce leak a couple months ago. Then again, a few weeks ago, it popped up again. This time, though, with like release dates in 2023 for Injustice 3 and Mortal Kombat 12. At the time, it seemed kind of crazy because we were under the impression that we'd get a game next year because, again, under the impression something was going to get announced at the end of this year at the Game Awards. I was like, okay, there's no way we got to wait a whole nother year to see whatever they're working on in 2023. And also, those games being at the same time, like 2 months apart, make no sense regardless if it's 2023. It just makes no sense to have one game in January 2023 and like another one in April or May or whatever. So it is interesting how, at the time, it seemed crazy and far-fetched, but if we really get nothing revealed until the middle of next year at like an E3 or Summer Game Fest, are 2023 release dates too far-fetched? I'm just saying. I'm not saying that leak's real, but it is real. But those actual dates could simply just be placeholder dates in the system, like we've explained several times here in the channel. So it is just an aside. I thought that was kind of interesting because there's so many leaks going around, or quote-unquote leaks. I think the only thing that kind of makes sense for me anyway is just the Nvidia one, because we know it's real because that Nvidia database did get leaked, but we don't know if those release dates are even accurate. So just figured I'd throw that out there for you guys who want any type of bone. 2023 kind of apparently seems to make the most sense, which I could have told you regardless if Nvidia got leaked or not. But anyways, that's all I got for you guys today. Again, it's kind of a bummer, but at least we got a response from the man himself, Ed Boon. I'm hoping they go the MultiVersus route, and sometime in the next few months they surprise us with a trailer dropping one morning, and it's all hype from there. But again, till then, let's just cross our fingers, be patient, and focus on other things. I'm focusing on MultiVersus. I'm focusing on Evil Dead. I'm focusing on things that I want to do, and the downtime's not necessarily bad, so it is what it is. Love you guys. Don't be too upset. Nothing was promised. It made sense, but hey, what can you do? If you guys enjoyed the video, please take a second, drop a like on the video. Of course, subscribe for more MK content like this on the channel. Until next time, being your host, Boon Dynasty. Guys, please take care, stay safe. Tinfoil hat on or not, I still love you, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Slipping on the crack, but I'm not